Hi, everyone, and welcome to the coffee cup reading. Man, I'm telling you, we all going through quite a bit of stuff. It's getting so busy, and I hope you're paying attention to what the universe wants you to do. We approaching the end of the year, and I feel um, we have something to finish, all of us. So if you don't finish it, you don't pay attention, you don't get yourself focused on yourself instead of everywhere else and outside, you're really not going. Next year is a good year for everybody. The thing is, if you don't change what you need to change, the time will pass and you won't be able to catch up again for quite a while, just because the way the planets are moving. And I think it's, ah, I'm not sure which planet, Jupiter. I'm not sure, not a Jupiter. But anyway, I don't remember names. So just imagine. I go outside to get my patients to call them. I keep repeating their name in my head, or I'll forget between my room to outside. Anyway, um, I did the coffee cup. I turned it upside down. And I feel we have to get present with ourselves. And that's what we need to really focus on. And I think this coming month is going to be a lot of a lot of self-care, a lot of self-care because the energy is humongous. The energy is very abrupt and disturbing. And we have the presidency election um, early next month, which is in a couple weeks in the United States. So, wow, who knows? Who knows what's next, right? But what I want to do, I just turned the coffee cup. I want to pick a card, a self-care card first, because we forget to take care of ourselves. And I have to tell you, I got a new dog. My son saved her from the shelter. Her owner died. She's a husky. I don't know if you can see her. She's right. Oh, you can't see her. She's so cute. She is vocal. She's a beautiful husky. And so there is something I noticed. I walk her. I walk. I always walked. I always walked. And but now I'm walking twice, but I'm walking with her. So I wake up very early in the morning and go for my walk. And night before we go to bed, we go for a long walk too. It's not a just 5 minute walk. I'm talking about mile and a half to 2 miles, right? So I noticed something because I did my walks by myself. I was able to focus on me, what is going on in my life, to go through the walking meditation, looking at the stuff, try to notice things. And I want to tell you, this morning I said, my walks are not the same. I just got this dog a week ago. My son saved it, and but she couldn't get along with his dog. They fought a lot, and two females in one house. So at the hurricane, he said, "Mom, can I bring the dog to you, at least for 2, 3 days?" Well, the 2, 3 days end up being me uh, taking care of the dog. She's mine now. But my son, since he was little, he loved dogs. Anyway, so I noticed that my walk with the dog is different than the walk by myself. And I noticed that serenity that with both of them is different, with myself or with the dog. But the serenity, oops, this one want to come out. But the serenity that I had When I was by myself, it was different. It was different. It was peaceful. It's a peaceful with her, but I'm walking for her. I'm taking her for a walk. I'm doing it for her. I cannot take my eyes and I keep pulling her here and making sure we are in alignment together, you know. So I said, I have to make the time where I can go for a walk by myself without the dog. I can't wait for my fence to go up because I can have her go and run there all the time. I will still walk her twice a day. The thing is, my time is important. My time is important by myself, with nobody, with no dog, and with no one. So, this is something I want you to pay attention to. Feel what you feel in deep inside when you do something. Which one feel good? Now, I have to do the dogs anyway, walk with the dogs. The thing is, I need that space in my life on daily basis by myself to get present, to get in serenity, to do the walking meditation that I always did. I'll walk, I look at the sky, I look at the trees, I listen to the birds, and I find myself not as focused, right? So think about what you need to do. This coming month is very abrupt and you need to do a lot. The first, oh, look at what we got, decisions, decisions. Honor your top priorities. It is not an absolute yes, then it is a no. Honor your top priorities. So when you're making decisions, make sure you're making those decisions for yourself. What you feeling? Again, I didn't even know this card is gonna come up. Again, the feeling by myself, walking by myself, it brings so much, it brings a different kind of feelings, emotions to my heart than with the dog. Why? Because with the dog, I'm focusing on her. She stop here, she be there. I don't want her to be here. I don't want her to be in the wrong grass. But for me, when I'm by myself, I don't have to worry about that. I'm just by myself. It's a beautiful feeling. I want you to really experience it. Okay, the coffee cup. The coffee cup. Oh, look at this here. I like that. I don't know if you see anything bad. Let's look and see. Let me turn this light on and let me see if it is. Does that make more sense for you to look? Anyway, let's look. Let's look. It seemed like October was busy month. I think busy month for all of us. My life has been so crazy busy for the past 3, 4 months, you know? So I feel like we all got shoved in all this busy energy. In the bottom of the cup, which is the past, where it is dark, look. See that face? You see that face? Look at that face, the eyes, but it's a dark, there is not even a smile. So it is someone that's been overwhelmed. It is overwhelmed feeling. It is like too much. I can't breathe. You know that feeling. It's something I have to shift in my life, something I have to make a change to. It's something I need to make a new choice to. It's a just very very how to say it, very intense, a very intense time. And now that you got so intense, I feel like when I hit bottom, I have to make something new. I have to change. I have to make a new choice. I have to make a new step for me to keep going. I hope you don't dunk and stay dunked in there because life is all about falling down, getting up and walking again. You cannot stay down and the overwhelmed feeling and the anxiety and the stress and the depression. You guys watch yourself, watch what you put in your mouth, watch what you, because a lot of the emotion has something to do with what you put in your body too. You know, certain things doesn't agree with different people. We eat it anyway, right? And like for me, chocolate, chocolate, it's the first one on the list that I can't have. It is not the sugar in it, even though I'm sensitive to sugar. The chocolate, the acid in the chocolate, I'm sensitive to, you know, and sometimes it is right there, and I say, "Ah, I'll try because I don't eat it often, so I'll have some, and you know what? I pay for it the next day. I could tell the difference. My energy is not as strong. I'm not running all over the place, you know. So watch what you eat and how it affects you. The beautiful part in here, once you realize and make that decision that you need to move on, once you make that decision that you need to get up from that dump that you put yourself into, and you decided, I need to make a new choice, I need to move on differently. This is when there is an angel. It's like we all have a guide. We all have guides. We all have angels and guides that around us and that help us. And I guess this is how God created this world, right? Pay attention, because the minute you decide, something in you show up. And in here, this angel or this guide is standing right there, and it has uh, رمح. Sometimes words in Arabic come up, but I don't know what it is in English, but holding like a long stick, right, in his hand. And on the stick, there is a lamp, like Aladdin lamp. So there is magic in every choice you make, every choice you make. And I am going to invite you to really look deep inside. What is the feeling with the choice when you make it? Um, is it is there fear? Because if you made that choice because the fear in your heart to stay stuck in that place, you want to get up and move, but you didn't recognize, you didn't learn nothing from it. You didn't just say, you didn't have the gratitude of wherever you go and whatever happened in your life, whatever got you in the deep ditch, right? And whatever got you in that emotion that make you can take it no more, you have to find a new option. So the Aladdin lamp has to come with no fear. This angel is, or guide, or whatever you want to call it, you know, holding this lamp in his hand up in the air just like that. And the beautiful part is you have to, magic is right there. Magic is there every day, you guys. This is where I do the challenge. My challenge, Chi Yola, because I do a lot of Qigong and meditation in there. Money, mindset, money, magic. Is it all about the money? Is it? No, no, it's not. It is the serenity you have with the money. It's the way you look at things, the way you change the way you look at things. This is the key. Whatever work for money is gonna work for a job. It's gonna work for a love in your life. You know, whatever you do, is whatever you learn, whatever you shift, is it just beautiful? Is it just beautiful if you come with positivity? So you have this Aladdin lamp right in front of you, and the road start to break. The road start to break up. See? Mm-mm. Look at that. Look at that. You start to open the door for something better. Okay? You start to open the door for something better. And the beautiful part is you understand that what you need to do is change, make choices without the fear, without the hate, without the anger. Whatever happened to dump you down. Get up and move and thank God for whatever happened, and try to find your part in the story again. It takes two hands to clap. Two hands. Our hands don't clap by itself. You have to have two hands to clap. And that is the beautiful part of what is coming next month. Next month is going to be intense, and it depends how intense you want it to be, or how intense you are in this universe, and how you relate. You just watch, you watch things that's keep you upset and keep you aggravated. And I don't care what party you are in. You could be a Democrat, you could be a Republican, you could be with Trump, you could be with Kamala. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. There are things I like about both, and there are things I don't like about both. And sometimes you have to pull away, because your life is about you, is not about Trump or Kamala and the hate and anger about everybody else, and the wars. And I don't even want to hear about the wars. I mean, I lived in the war, you know. I lived in the war, and thank God I lived in North Lebanon, in Northwest Lebanon. Uh, I was close to Tripoli, and Tripoli had quite a bit going on, but for us, we had some, but not as bad, not as bad. Anyway, not as bad as the south of Lebanon, but I don't listen to the news. And the patients come and say, Yola, you are Lebanese. Do you have family there? I have a friends and I have family here. But what's going on? That must break your heart. And I don't even know what is going on, right? Because I don't listen to the news. I can't do nothing about it. So you have to protect your heart and yourself. It's good to know. People say it's good to know. Why it is good to know what you're gonna gain. For me, this is how I think about it. Everyone is different, but in this cup, you make a choice for you to be present, for you to move on with positivity. And once you move on with that positivity, you were sitting down, and all of a sudden you're standing up, your head is all the way up here, standing tall, and in front of you there is a horse. I don't know what does the horse mean, but to me a horse is something that take you from one place to the other. uh, and this horse is on standing on his back legs, his hands up in the air, his front legs up in the air. Oh, this is Ruby. Look at that. Do you see a Ruby? Come here, Ruby. Come here. Come here. Yes. Say hello, Ruby. Oh, she is so cute. Um, the horse is carrying you to a different place. The horse saying, get on my back, because you're not staying in this spot no more. You got to make a change. But the thing is, the horse here, and you are here, and in the middle there is a big heart. It's a big heart. So whatever you're moving out with, Make sure it's coming from your heart. Make sure it has love in it. Make sure whatever you do, it doesn't hurt no one, and it bring love to everyone. If it doesn't bring love to everyone, or at least one, whatever, don't do it. Don't do it. Then it is the wrong decision. Let's see. Okay. In here, uh, you standing with bunch of people, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 people together. And so whatever is going on, this is like a group. Maybe it is work, maybe the intensity in work, maybe I don't know, maybe if a family dynamic, a family drama, a family drama. Ugh, there's always family drama. I used to think it is only me, and now I know that it is not just me. It's everybody have family drama. There is a key in there. And it is funny how things moving along, because only one person, and I'm thinking that could be you, only one person from all those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people or 8 people in there, only one person decided to use that key to unlock the gate, to unlock the door, to unlock the place where you can zoom in and get out. Like the future where you're moving into, there are two um, two like lights, 2 roads that lit up, but doesn't mean that those roads are the full thing. It doesn't mean that life lit up and that's it, you have no problem. Problems are going to show, and trials and tribulation, because we need to grow. This is why we are here on earth, right? We need to grow. It's always gonna be there. It's always gonna be there. But the difference, there is a cage, and in that cage, the cage is so the cage is a freedom. It kind of block freedom, right? But the cage in here, I could only see the top of the cage. That mean the cage and being in a prison and being in that energy space where it is so tight and so um, um, closed up on you, on your energy, from expanding, from growing, from reaching out to the sky, reaching out to the sky. Remember, you have that magic lamp right and just before here, and you have to find a way to have that magic. You have to find a way to really dip in that magic. And I love it, because things will come, and it will be a trial that might move you emotionally, get you upset, bring you down. But what I see, the minute you address your heart and your life, and the minute you put your mind and your heart together, the minute they both in a balanced dynamic together, you are okay. Things come and go, and you are able to really pick up. You are able to pick up and get up and move on and make a new decision. And time after time, when you really focus on the balance and on being positive, your eye your intuition open up. And it's so beautiful when you are able to see things clearer and from a wider perspective. It's just beautiful. Now you will be able to understand. You start to understand how life works. You start to understand the beauty. You start to get this little tickle in your heart, and it feel good because you start to understand more. You're not stuck in the low energy with the hate and the anger, and so So life is really beautiful. Life is really beautiful. Just to get to that beautiful place, this is the work you have to do on yourself. If you immerse in all the world outside, because us going to work, a lot of us are very empathic unless you're really blocked yourself. But we are very empathic. We feel people, we hear people, we listen to people, we know the pain of other people because we know our pain, right? So all this stuff, it you need to focus on you to keep in the balance. You cannot balance yourself listening, watching the news all day long. You can't. And it has a different feeling when you're upset. Oh, you're stuck. You're just so stuck. It doesn't feel good. I don't even want to know nothing about what is going on outside. And with the election, I don't care who wins because it doesn't matter who wins. No matter who wins, it is not a change in my life. I already have a grip on my life. I already know what I want in my life. And I'm going to make sure I stay in that balanced energy space. And I hope you do too. Now, I want a card for all of us. Those cards are not moving. I wish you all the luck, you guys. It is going to be pretty intense for the end of the year. Just make it unintense, right? Try to work on yourself. Try to work on yourself. Make time for yourself. That's it. This is it. Ooh, you guys, it's so funny. I pick these cards and they just right for what I am saying. Look at this. Great adventure. Take a risk, venture forward. Oh, we're just talking about the choices. Let me see. Um, Let me see this card. What it say specifically. I read it to you. Take a risk and venture forward. At the end of your life, you are more likely to regret the things you didn't do than the things you did do. Yes. You know, I've always been an achiever, and I don't think I have regrets. I've been through quite a bit in life, and you know, I managed to go through it and grow through it, and raise my awareness and my conscience level, my energy level, my frequency level. And I keep doing that. I never stop. I had a patient who came in and he was so down, so depressed. And he said, and I said, what is wrong with you? You're not the same. And he said, I used to surf since I was a kid. I can't surf no more. I said, why? And he said, I'm 65. And I'm thinking, man, he's not much older than me. I'm 61. How could you not surf no more? I can climb mountains. I can do anything. And I don't feel that old. And so he was telling me he hurt his rotator cuff. And it is funny, and he's been so depressed, he said, and they want to put him on medication. He doesn't want to. I said, you're not depressed. You're grieving. You're grieving something that might stop you, but nobody gonna stop you but you. You are the only person who's gonna stop you from not surfing. And it's a grief, and grief will pass. It's gonna take a little time. You're gonna heal your rotator cuff. And he came and saw me last Friday. He was my last patient for the day. And he was so happy. He said, Yola, nobody could even, just for you to say it is grief. I'm grieving. I'm not depressed. I'm grieving. It clicked, it opened something, it shifted the way I was thinking. And I was grieving because I couldn't surf and I thought I'm getting old and I can't do it. And he said, I even went to a, uh, I, not a site, someone, um, what you call it? I'm a coach, but counselor. He went to a counselor. Well, I'm a coach outside my job. My regular job is a dental hygienist, but I feel like my, he went to counseling and they telling him he's depressed and he need to get on medication because it make him feel better. And he said, Yola, the minute you say I'm grieving, it clicked and I realized I'm not depressed. And I was looking forward for the time that my shoulder get better. So pay attention what you put in your head and what other people put in your head. It doesn't mean if somebody is a doctor or a counselor or a psychologist or psychiatrist that they know what is best for you. No one know what is best for you but you. I feel the same way too. Nobody gonna tell me, oh, you need to do this and you need to take this medicine. No, no, I don't need it. If something is wrong, I better go deep down and figure out why it is wrong and work to get it better. Let's read the rest. Take risk. Not every risk enables success. But if you don't try, you will never know what remarkable experiences were available for you or to you. By stepping out of your comfort zone, you'll discover new talents and abilities. Playing safe in the long run is no safer than venturing forth with glee. The quote Helen Keffler, to quote her, life is either a daring adventure or not. So are you on a daring adventure or you not? You guys, you have to invest in yourself. You have to in order to move on. And life is wonderful. And this cup, look at the future. And by the way, it was stuck because I glued the side of the cup. It was funny. It was glued for quite a while. Finally, it popped out. Finally. But I want you to look and see. Oh, this is beautiful. This cup has a lot in it, but I cannot tell you. The future is the top. Look at the top. Look at the top of the cup. Okay, look, it's not dark. The middle of the cup is where we are right now. Look at this here. Look how beautiful. Look. Holding somebody's head. And here somebody is holding your shoulders down. Somebody trying to ground you. Anyway, I don't want to start something in you because it will take forever. Anyway, I wish you all the best for the end of this month, till the end of this month. And I'm hoping to see you for November for the new month. Plus, I want to share with you, I have my challenge from the 3rd of November to the 7th, Eastern time, 8 o'clock. If you want to be on, I love to have you. Okay, so just message me and I'll get you on. You take care. I love you guys. Namaste. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.